What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Tricky Jim. Going to be playing a game on PTCGO today, and today I am conceding and playing Buzzrock. Now, I have been searching high and low for decks that beat Buzzrock and decks that could compete with Buzzrock at the North American International Championships, but dude, that is just like way too hard of work. Honestly, this is like it's just the best deck. There's no sort of Pokemon that can compete with the baby Buzzwole. Really, that thing takes this deck to a whole new level. You can't just play a psychic Pokemon or something like that counters baby Buzzwole, because baby Buzzwole doesn't care. It's just a one prize attacker that does a ridiculous amount of damage. So honestly, heading into the North American International Championships, it's like, you gotta just learn. You gotta just play Buzzwole the best you could play it. I mean, honestly, you could play Malamar. Malamar is much less consistent than Buzzwole, which is a little bit sketchy and has its own problems with as far as like ability luck and things like that. And Zoroark, just things that can be randomly sketchy for the deck to deal with. This is like horrible. This is a horrible hand. Now, oh my gosh, this is why. Don't make me Sycamore my one of Octillery, one of Lycanroc, and my one of Super Rod. This is horrible. In the mirror, oh goodness. So like, okay. And this is why I've been looking so hard for decks that are not Buzzwole to play for Nationals, just because the mirror match, they're going to be everywhere. I just log on to PTCGO and it's nothing but, Buzzwole all the time. So it's a great place to get testing against Buzzwole. You can log on to PTCGO and you're probably going to get to do some testing against Buzzwole, so that's cool. Also, just a big sign of things to come at Nationals. I mean, I expect there to just be tons and tons and tons of it. Obviously, we get to see how the Sheffield Regional Championships go this weekend, so that's pretty cool. I guess at the time that this video is running, it might have been like this past weekend, and hopefully Sheffield sheds some light on what to expect at the North American International Championships. But right now, this just feels bad, man. You're starting Buzzwole versus a mirror. My goodness, like I could Ultra Ball for Lele, I guess, and Cynthia, these things. Having two GXs on the field like that just feels super, super bad. Actually, no, I Ultra Ball away the Octillery and the Lycanroc, duh. Okay, and then we Super Rod them in, so broken play. All right, let's see. We're going to want to get ourselves a baby Buzzwole. This is pretty much Igor's list, except I just switched up like a couple cards here. Honestly, I'm going in with this Buzzwole GX. Like, this thing's probably going to be like what we start the game with. There's odds are I'm not getting it out of the active position. So we are just going to get the Diancie and try and do as much damage to this Buzzwole as we can. And then we're going to Sycamore. Not worth Guzming or anything like that. I'm just trying to get set up at this point and just like slam some baby Buzzwoles into play. Let's Brooklet Hill, get ourselves probably, see, my opponent's got their Rockruff down. I could get mine down as well, and then next turn potentially get my, next turn I could get my Remoraid into play. I think I like that. This gives me like a few more options. Then I'm going to Max Elixir. If I can hit it, yes, I'm going to put it on the Rockruff, yes. Putting it on the Rockruff so that now I have like an option to, and I think, yeah, let's soften up that Buzzwole. So we're jet punching, and I want to have this energy on the Rockruff so that I do have an option to Lycanroc GX next turn if my opponent knocks out my Buzzwole, with their own Knuckle Impact or whatever. I also could go in with Sledgehammer. The thing is that basic fighting doesn't make any sort of difference on Sledgehammer math. If I'm going to be able to get there with a knockout with Sledgehammer, it's not going to have to do with that Max Elixir. That Max Elixir just gives me more options going into next turn than I would have. It also gives me an option to just target down whatever I want on my opponent's side of the field if they didn't have, whatever they're going for here. Let's say if they didn't have knockout, but it looks like they are just going to bring out my Rockruff, and then they are going to Jet Punch and knock that out. So that's a little bit depressing, and it definitely hinders my board state. They're also playing around my Sledgehammer. They don't just want to like go to 4 prizes, which is a big deal here. So I think at this point, like, I probably just send up my own baby Buzzwole, and we're just going to start poking away. Like, that is fine. I could end. Yeah, we're probably going to end just to save myself some resources. And I should have Brooklet Hilled first. Don't be bad, guys. Like, don't. Oh my gosh, look at this hand. Oh, I should have Brooklet Hilled first. Now I'm paying for it. I'm paying for being bad. Oh, excuse me, guys, while I just am bad real quick. Okay, so let's do that. Yeah, we're just going to Sledgehammer. Great. Okay, so there's 50 damage for you. Sure. But yes, this kind of hand happens all the time with Buzzwole. But as I've said, you really don't mind all that much. All you're going to be doing is just attaching energy and poking away. Now, what could be bad is if my opponent, like Guzma's, goes to 3 prizes here. That's a little bit depressing. I do have my Beast Ring in hand, though, so I will be able to, like, swing around for knockout. Probably, like, not even guaranteed. I think I'd still have to flip a heads. But if they do Guzma knock out my Buzzwole, that is sketchy. Otherwise, I suspect that they are probably going to just Knuckle Impact this Buzzwole here. They have the Rockruff on their bench still, so they're probably not going to Absorption. Me, on the other hand, I am in Absorption Town. Like, that's what we are looking to do. Okay, so they didn't get it. They're going to 4 prizes. They've unlocked my Beast Ring. There's really no point. They've also unlocked my Sledgehammer, which is doing, like, enough for knockout. So that's, like, really good. So let's, oh, we got Sycamore, goody, because that's what I want to play. All right, let's get this Buzzwole here, and then I cannot afford to Sycamore. Like, I will be out of fighting energy, like, straight up. They're all in my hand. I could Sycamore, I guess. Ugh, all right, so if I Sycamore, I mean, then we're just, like, looking at, like, these energy for the rest of the game. That's not good. Let's get this thing here. We're Sledgehammering for knockout here. I can Beast Ring and accelerate probably to my other baby Buzzwole here on the bench. We just want to do that. Then, so you're saying I would have a strong and 1 fighting energy and like 3 strongs, 1 fighting energy, and a beast energy to close up this game. And I'm going to 4 prizes now. Like, that does not feel good. So I think, let's do it. All right, we're in. We're doing it. Okay. I think I can close out this game with that much. Sure. Why not? Okay. So we have 1 basic fighting energy left, and then the rest are just strong energies. The rest are just strong or beast energies. We have 5 energy left in deck to be able to try and close this thing out. I think that my opponent would need, like, Guzma and, like, to knock out a GX next turn to go to 2 prizes. I think I want to save my Beast Ring, actually, because I don't want to, like, I think I want to save that extra juice there. So we're going to Sledgehammer. I don't think that they're going to get Guzma knockout on my Buzzwole. That's, like, my wager here. I think that they don't have it. Now, they could. I mean, they could get it. I mean, they could Lycanroc it up or whatever. And if they do, then that's unfortunate, but I don't think that they're going to have it. And I guess, like, if I had played the Beast Ring, I would have wanted to put the basic fighting on this Buzzwole. So my logic behind holding the Beast Ring is that I'm saving an extra energy to keep in my deck there, just in case. This could go bad just from having to Sycamore that hand. I felt like I had to, though. I just felt like I kind of had to go a little bit and, like, see some different cards. I definitely could have waited 1 more turn, I guess, on that hand. I mean, then I would have just been manually attaching just 1 more energy, though, than I had previously. So, let's see. They are going to Beast Ring. Now, are they going to get, you know, Guzma and knockout on my Buzzwole? Or are they going to get Lycanroc and knockout on my Buzzwole? I've got 4 prizes left to take. No, they've got N. But are they going to Lycanroc and do anything crazy? I do not have Octillery, so Octillery would be good for me. I do have Beast Ring, so I can accelerate 1 more energy, which is very good for me, just because I am so low on energy. So that does matter. Let's see, what do they got? They're about to Abyssal Hand. Come on. Abyssal Hand for 4. Don't get anything crazy. How about that? That'd be nice. Don't get anything crazy. No Lycanroc sort of Knuckle Impact business. No, that's not what we want. So We see the Buzzwole, the damaged Buzzwole comes up. That means that they're just going to Sledgehammer for knockout. Okay, that's like cool for me. Now, I would prefer to have like a different Buzzwole in the active here, but like I think, okay, I got to take 4 more prizes. I have Guzma this turn. I could Guzma and just like knock out this Lele here with my Buzzwole. Make it so that they have to come in and try to knock out my Buzzwole. Okay, but what if I attach Beast Energy here? Either way, I think I'd like to Guzma. All right, we're going to promote this Remoraid. I think I need to Guzma and take a GX. So, okay, we got Lele. That's good. I can go, let's see, we got 80. We're doing 100. Then we're doing 130. And then we're short of knocking out the Lele without some heads. I think I would have to flip more than one. Yeah, so I need one. We're at 80. Yeah. So I think we have to do it with the Buzzwole and then try to clean up with this Buzzwole for game. That doesn't feel like the worst. I think actually, but we have to like go in and take the Lele this turn, I think, because then like we have to make it so that my opponent comes up with their GX. If I take out their GX, actually I could. Let's just B-string. All right, we're going to B-string. We're going to put that last fighting energy onto, and we got 3 strongs left. We're going to put it onto the Buzzwole here. We're also probably going to go get that Regirock. Seems good. Let's see here. If I knock out the Buzzwole, they'll come up with Lycanroc probably. That seems very bad for me. Let's see. I don't want to just give it to him. I'm like, man, this mirror. Whew. Okay, so I think that I do want to Guzma. I think I Guzma. If I Guzma knock out that Buzzwole there, then they are going to come up with Lycanroc and knock me out. They come up with Lycanroc and knock me out. All right, we're just going to see what we can do. All right, we got to go here, and we're going to get... That Lycanroc's going to knock me out no matter what I do. So I think we're going to go get ourselves a Regirock here. And then I don't know if I can actually do enough. We can potentially do enough to knock out a Lycanroc, but it doesn't feel great. I think so. We're at like, knuckle impact for like way more than enough right now. Yeah. All right, so we're going to Guzma. We're going to knock that out. Actually going to get to Absorption GX here. I could play the one more B string. Yeah, I'm going to play the one more B string. There's no reason in having that in my deck, because it just, I'm out of energy. So next turn, if they bring up Lycanroc to knock this thing out, I'll have to go like, whatever. We're going to figure it out when we get there. Absorption GX. Okay, that thing's a goner. 240 damage absorption with only 4 prizes left. That's how ridiculous this deck is. We've got some good pieces to get our game-winning play figured out here. Honestly, the easiest way to take the game-winning knockout will be to do it on the Lele. Yes, the Lele. So we've got Choice Band. We've got Lele, so we can Lele for Guzma. We've got Choice Band. Now, we can't do all of that. We'd have to like literally top deck Octillery. So that's not going to help us out at all. My opponent, they're not going to get anything, with Bloodthirsty Eyes. They need to knock out this Buzzwole right now. So they're going to go down to 1 prize doing that. Now, let's start crunching some numbers here and see where I'm at mathematically. Now, with the Buzzwole, if I get a strong on it, that's base 100, 120 with Diancie, 130 with Regirock, 160 with Choice Band. I would have to flip 2 heads to knock out that Lycanroc. So we're going to want to go a different path here. We're going to want to go the Lele path. Yes, we probably are going to need to try and figure out how to do this the Lele way. So in that case, we are going to want to... How many Guzmas are left in my deck? I have 2 Guzmas left. Oh boy. Okay, I think we're going to want to Guzma. How many Choice Bands? I have 3 Choice Bands. All right, I think that I'm just going to go and promote the Regirock. Okay, this is what we're doing. I need to find... Oh, Max Elixir really helps, actually, doesn't it? Yeah, because if I hit Max Elixir, if I hit that, then I could just Lele for Guzma. I can't hit that. Okay, that's duh. I know that. All right, so let's let's Ultra Ball and get rid of the Max Elixir. I'm like, what if I hit a Max Elixir? You're not hitting Max Elixir, Mahone. Like, you're out of energy. Okay, I think I need to just go here and here, and then maybe hope I draw into one of my Guzmas. They have one prize left to take. Sure, let's go here and here. Okay, they might not knock out. I think I'm going for 2 Guzmas left in deck. This is a lot to hit, actually. I think I should have. Okay, I think, all right, I messed that up. I needed a Lele for the Guzma and hope that and play the Guzma and then hope I hit strong choice band. So like I just played myself a little bit. So that's like a little bit frustrating, but it's fine. Now we still need a 2-card combo. All right, we needed this strong there. We didn't get the strong, but we did get the Guzma. So that's fine. I think I still needed a 2-card combo. If I had gone for the Lele for Guzma, then I still needed to hit choice band strong. Okay, so no matter which way I did it, I needed to hit a 2-card combo. So we are just going to bench this, and then I think we're just going to Cynthia here. And the Regirock in the active is the thing that like is probably the closest to not getting knocked out. But like I can't, let's see, I don't have the option to end or anything like that. Both my ends are in, well, one end's in the discard pile, so I didn't get it. So either they've got like Guzma for game, like energy Guzma for game, or they don't. Like there's really no other way around it here. We just had to hope that we drew it, and you know it's kind of just looking like that's just we didn't quite get the card. So very close there, coming down to the wire, but I don't think that we're gonna be able to pull this one off, unfortunately. And I could have just promoted the Buzzwole and gone for double heads. I guess like that's just like probably. We could have just promoted the Buzzwole, gone for double heads flip, I guess. You know, sometimes I guess you got to just put it down to chance like that. I think I wanted to give myself an opportunity. They got the game-winning Guzma, yeah. I wanted to give myself an opportunity to hit it off the draw, but, like, honestly, I'd have to crunch some numbers and actually figure out, like, what was more likely. Hitting a 2-card combo off an Abyssal for 5, or, you know, because I think I was getting there. Was I even getting there? Versus the Lele, or I think I would have just had to flip 1 heads versus the Lele. So I probably just have to go for it on a Lycanroc. Oh my gosh, so much math. But anyways, that's a Buzzwole mirror match now. So that's like kind of crazy there as to what the mirror for the Buzzwole deck entails. Actually a lot that goes into it. You guys noticed that I was sitting there kind of crunching numbers and thinking way more than I usually do during a game on PTCGO. So well played to my opponent there. I highly suggest if you plan on playing Buzzwole at the North American International Championships, just crunch mirrors. Just do it all the time, over and over and over and over again. Try to figure the matchup out and make sure that you're playing the deck as optimal as you can. And really, that's just the best prep you can do for Nationals. You just want to feel comfortable going in with every single matchup that you're going to be playing against. Make sure that you grind out games, test against the Mirror. Make sure you grind out games, test against Malamar. Make sure you grind out games against Zoroark. This is very similar to Igor's list that we're playing. Just plays 1 more of the Baby Buzzwole and 1 less basic fighting energy. I feel like a lot of the Buzzrock decks are playing 4 Baby Buzzwole now. You just don't really want to prize any, and you want to start it every single game. You saw starting the Buzzwole GX there is not exactly what I wanted to do in that matchup. I mean, you're in your strongest board state when you're just like sledgehammering and poking around with Sledgehammer early on there. So thank you all for watching the video. Let me know, what do you guys think of Buzzwole and the future meta heading into Nationals in the comments below. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel, ring that bell, check out all the Patreon and the Etsy store stuff in the description below. Peace.